And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we are, but are we? Let's find out. And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today we are back with some more Thief Gold. So let's go ahead and get into it. Last video we ended up at Craig's Cleft Prison towards the very end here. So today we will be going down into the Bone Horde. It's going to be the first level, if I remember correctly, where we have to properly deal with traps and stuff like that. So I'll just finish Craig's Cleft again real quick here so we can actually get everything right from the very beginning. I know that on max difficulty there's going to be a lot of loot we're expected to steal as well with the Bone Horde, so we should now be completed. Yes. Alright, now we can go ahead and continue. And the man-fools piled rock on rocks and raised the treesy roof. Hammers saw tear the skin of the godsy wood, of the goodsy wood, and laughs at the woodsy lord. And when learns the lord of this, he sends his beastesses to the man-fools, who attacks and hammers and saws the useless fra, and build him a house of they rotting skins.
I was pissed at Cuddy for a good while after the prison debacle. But hey, you can't blame him for what the hammers did to him. So I decided to go after that horn Felix talked about. Not like I had a whole lot of choice, really. The rent is due. My landlord's even tougher than the hammers. The map's pretty specific about where the entrance is. Too bad it's not as clear about where the horn is. Felix did some scrounging before he left, and his notes say the horn is in the tomb of some nobles. The Quintus family. Guess I'll just have to explore. Felix, always helpful, also said that the catacombs are supposed to be haunted. I think I'll go make some inquiries about where a heretic like me can get some holy water. Always go prepared.
Search through the ancient Bone Horde and procure the legendary Horn of Quintus. In addition to garnering the Horn of Quintus, find and steal the fabled gemstone, the Mystic Soul. What use do the dead have for the treasures anyhow? Relieve them of at least 2,000 worth of valuables. The Mystic Soul had a sister stone called the Mystic's Heart, also thought to be in the Bone Horde. Find it. Make it yours. Once you have what you came for, get back to the surface. Cool. And so it will begin rather soon. We do have plenty of holy water. We do have plenty of rope arrows. Actually, we don't have that much holy water, but first thing I'm going to do is try getting as many water arrows as possible. These as possible. And then, well, I don't have any noisemaker, so I definitely need to get one of those. I think that's going to be the setup. 24 water arrows is a lot, though. I could. It's enough to deal with 12 zombies that are standing up. Potentially less if they are on the ground. But I know there's gonna, or potentially more if they're on the ground, but I know there's gonna be something like 30 zombies or so here, so we're going to have quite the fight, potentially, if we decide to fight them. So, I think this is still gonna be the setup here. Noise maker is going to be very useful for dealing with this. Well, I think it's very correct to say this place is haunted when the first thing we see is a zombie.
It's a long way down.
Well, yeah, yep, this is getting... It's just keeps getting better and better, clearly. Okay, for most of these guys, we should be able to avoid them, I think. Ah, he's got that. Alright. Oh! Free holy water, huh? Nice. Yeah, taking these guys out whilst there. Some good visuals there. This guy is... Let's see what we have here. I've had enough. If Felix wants to stay and be killed, that's his business. But the pay's not good enough to keep me down here a minute more. We already lost Dranko to those damn belching burricks, and Marcus didn't make the jump across that huge chasm. He'd probably drowned if he wasn't dashed to bits. I thought about looking for his body, as he was carrying some loot from his poorly guarded tomb, but it wasn't worth the risk. Then we watched Cather get filled with arrows from a clever trap in one of those great octagonal vaults. Not that I cared one whit for Cather, the bastard, but I have no intention of ending up the same way. I don't expect I'll see Felix again. He seems sure that the Horn of Quintus was somewhere north of the vaults. But I think that was just a guess. You thought those strange exit marks off that branch of the Berg tunnels were worth investigating. But Felix said they were irrelevant. Anyway, if the traps and zombies don't get him, the Bergs will. Those tunnels were a nightmare. At least our marks were mostly still intact. I'm almost out, but I need to sleep. I think the place I found is out of the way enough that the zombies won't find me. He was very clearly wrong. Alright, let's continue. I'm going to go ahead and see about getting more holy water here so we can at least be prepared for the next bit. Oh, I see. Oh, I used one of the holy waters. Okay. Well, that feels like a little bit of a waste, but ah well. You see if the chat is actually not updating again or something. No, it's not. No, that's not the issue. Okay. Sorry. Alright, so I think the play here is start exploring, see what we can find in terms of loot. Here's a holy water location, that's perfect. definitely see traps, so we have to be very careful. Yep. We shouldn't have to worry too much in this level, I think, about knocking out lights and things like that, but we will have to worry about... Okay. I don't like where this could go, so let's... Let's try this. So definitely a trap there. Oh, that ain't good. Oh. Okay, well that could have been worse. So the fire arrows, I think, should be able to actually deal with the barracks and stuff like that. But we do need them for some other stuff. Oh, here's the first of the barracks. These guys aren't that difficult, I don't think, to deal with, but we'll see. Actually... He's almost dead. That was easy. Yeah, this is going to be less of a stealth run, I think, this mission, because you don't really need to be stealthy in this area. Not that stealthy, anyways. But now that we've secured all that, I think the play is actually, I'll head back up here, see what else I can find. How am I doing in terms of loot so far? Basically only about 10% of what I actually need to complete the mission. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more, though, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Huh. Another zombie right there, which I am pretty sure will become aggro the moment I act. You're still asleep, buddy. Okay, I've already been here. So that just puts us in one big circle is what that did. Cool. See if there was anything else of note in this area. I don't think so. Okay. So that just leaves. Already been through that pretty much. So yeah, we'll just head back and deal with what's after that Burrick that we dealt with earlier. There we go. Okay, now that we've made it back here, time to go hunting some more Burricks. I also check the map. Yeah. Okay, that's a fall there, a sizable one, and I don't necessarily know what the easiest way to get back would be, so instead, I think the play is going to be, yeah, I can at least get back to here. Ah, they're everywhere. Here he comes. Oh. Okay, let's see. Well, there are 3 of them. But we should be able to deal with these guys. Some good old-fashioned range combat, because they are slow as hell. At least their attacks are. If I didn't keep whiffing my shots, that would be awesome. Come here, you little bastard. Let's get you take. Okay, that one's dead there, so that's something, but the flies could be a problem. Okay, he's down. Screw it, it's not worth it anyways. Alright, we'll actually... we can let them roam, and since... they are... you know, it's not worth chasing them down anyways, for one, and two... I feel like that, yeah, we might as well not turn them all into it's just not, we can basically get them into retreat, that's fine. They're low health anyways. Okay. Now that the wave of Burks is dealt with, can see about fighting any more of them that might show up. And how many of these things do we have? Let's see. 3 healing potions. Yeah, that's plenty there. Ooh, there's some loot. I have a feeling, though, once we get into the actual noble areas, that's where we're really going to start be cashing in, because that's going to be where most of the loot is, I'm sure. I'm placing little X's everywhere, but this is a... Oh, hi. Okay, he's down for the count. See where I am now. Still very much a where am I sort of situation. Okay, is this another zombie here? It could be. No, it's not. This looks like a trap. Appears I was wrong about the mystic's heart, and I will die for my mistake. The ancient tablet I found said that the heart would be in a room of statues whose gaze is death, but there are statues here. It's clear to me now this is not that place. I dare not go back down. The barracks prowl below in numbers, angered at my intrusion. I will starve in this godforsaken place. Looks like he did. But now we know some useful information thanks to this gentleman. And since we also dealt with that, we are making more headway now onto this because I still have plenty of water arrows. Okay, we got some dead Burks here, so there appears to have been something that happened in this area. Someone was able to bag a good number of barracks, so I think this is... Yeah. So, alright, hello there. Let's go ahead and see what we can find over here then. Yeah, we already went through here because I remember this skull and everything. I know where there's also a special set of bones that we can collect in golden bones that if we collect and put together in an area, we should get some additional stuff to help us fight the Burks and everything else. So that's useful. Alright. I guess what we should try to do is go here and see if there's anything in here that, or any additional routes we can take from in here, at least. Does not look like it. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess the play is instead... There was that one drop that leads us into water. We can use that, probably, to get back to where we need to go, so... Probably what we have, the route we have to take. And just to be safe, I'm going to see if there's any other paths over here, so we don't have to backtrack back here too much. Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, we'll let the Krawurxus that are spooked here and are no longer a threat be. Hi. Now, this should be the way right here. Now that we're here, it's a simple matter of dropping down and seeing what we can find from there. Nothing valuable noticed here, so that's... Alright. Probably going to be one of those levels where we can put the rope arrows to good use anyways. Okay. Ah, I see. What do we have here? I've decided to take my plunge. If the records are correct, there should be a stash of fire crystals in the lowest oubliette. It was sealed for centuries, but has since been opened up by the Krawurxus. Need crystals for the torches if I'm going to get the mystic soul. Some food and some very, very necessary crystals. For the fire arrows here. So now that we have our fire arrows, we can head straight back and hopefully avoid getting killed brutally. Alright, now that we've gotten this done, suppose I could try seeing if if a rope arrow could actually link up back up there, and if so, that would be excellent. Okay. The way this terrain looks makes me concerned, like there's something causing these little, what look like scorch marks or something. Okay. I also notice there appears to be a couple of routes to take, so... More Krawurxus. Yeah, this just puts me back out to where I was earlier. So I'll just head back. I'll find out if there's a third route or something that, because I thought there was from what I was seeing. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's here that I... Okay, yeah, that's what happened. I thought there was a second area because of that. So, let's get the drop on this guy. Oh. These are the guys I already fought and beat earlier. Okay. I didn't realize. Ah, well. It does look like... Well, I already went through that route. Well, no, I don't think I did now. Yeah, this is a new route here. So let's see what we find. Oh, shoot. No! Well, the good news is we're alive. And this does appear to be a new-ish area as well. So this was that chasm they were talking about. Doesn't care, but we've definitely found signs that Adolfo has been here before us. I don't know if he found that fabulous gemstone he said was here. But if it's still here, it's worth more than the lousy horn of quintuplets, or whatever the thing is called. If I'm reading the signs right, Adolfo was convinced something useful was deep down below the Berg's tunnels. Cool. Well, we now know there is a way to survive that. Alright, we'll see if there's any other valuables potentially in the water. Does not look like it, so I guess the only way is through here. So in we go. Alright, now let's have a look. Oh, looky there, more burricks. Couple of them. Unfortunately for you guys, oh, they actually got me. Fair enough. Well, there's a couple of ways I could deal with them. Range is probably an option. Ah, damn it. Try that again, but correctly this time. Actually, why go there when I can just go? That's why. Let's do this again until we get it right. There we go. That was easy enough. Now we can eat some food, try to heal up. We'll use a healing potion. Now that the Burke threat is dealt with down here, we have a couple of routes we can potentially take. Okay, I think where I really want to go, though, is over this way. Because I did say there was something beneath the Burke's caverns here, so let's see if there is. Just brings us out to here. That's not a lot. Oh well. Maybe something elsewhere here or something. I don't know. But the point is we keep looking. So we do find something, then hey. Nothing there. Alright, so I think we've dealt with the barracks. We've dealt with a fair bit of other stuff here as well. So I think, since it looks like we took out all the stuff, or checked out everything below us, that now the time is to head up. This must not be, it must not have been the area that I was expecting it to potentially be, so. Zombies. We still have plenty of fire arrows, and we should have a fair amount of holy water as well. So, ooh, another water arrow. Ah, here's something. So we got a golden bone. There, like I said, there should be 5 of them, and if we get them all in one, that should be very, very useful. Don't ask why the golden bone is somehow able to float. I don't know. You would think that bones in general wouldn't, and especially not a golden bone, but yeah. We're getting a little low on the water. Or on the air, so that it's a good thing that we ended up making it up. So, let's see. We could use a rope arrow to get out of this place from here. In fact, I probably will. Except I won't. Oh wait, I can, maybe. That, I did not just soft lock myself, did I? That would fucking suck if I did. Wait a sec, we might have a way out. Yes, there we go. Okay. We are now good to go again. Yep, a zombie there. Another of the golden bones, so that's 2. If I found a proper holy water area, I would, you know what, screw it. We will use one of the holy waters that we have with us. We have 5 of them anyways. And there are a couple of zombies here we can easily kill to get some. Okay, he actually hit me with his limbs that were getting cut off. Neat. Well, we might as well we can easily avoid these guys, so we might as well try that too. Ooh, this guy might be a little tricky. Yeah, there we are. Okay, ooh. That should be plenty of zombies thinned out there. Still have, what, 20 arrows or so? Yes. Okay. there's enough of them that I probably should use another holy water. And looks like if I play my cards right, though, I can just slip right through, and I did. There we go. So yeah.
Felix, you don't look so good.
So when he says, "I'm so close, I hear the sound of the horn echoing all around. That coward Sutter. He left me an hour ago after Cather blundered into a trap. But you can bet I'll be finding the prize on my own. It seems that I'm not the first grave robber to muck about in these halls. The infamous Adolfo was down here, probably after one of the richer but heavily warded treasures. Looks like he failed, the poor bugger. This part of the tombs is filled with traps, and there's no way I'm plundering into some of these crypts, but the horn's gonna be mine, I know it. If the rumors are true, the sound of the horn should be keeping any local burricks happy and peaceful like, with no thoughts of bothering old Felix. My only trouble now will be my dwindling supply of holy water. I thought there would be a font in this area, but I'm blasted if I can find it. The dead seem to be getting restless about something." Ah, you can hear it. Neat. Okay, there are a lot of zombies, but I did just kill a lot of them, too. Oh, this ain't... Ah, what the hell killed me? These guys are a problem if we let them be. So, if we let them be a problem. So don't. My suspicion is I probably activated a trap or something. And that killed me earlier, so. No. I can do better than that. We go with this area. I suspect it was a trap or something. Yes, it was very much a trap. Come on. Oh, that ain't good. This is where we started this area with. Just in case, I can put a rope arrow up here. So if shit does hit the fan. Does only go out to there, but if I can make that jump, then I can at least be saved by that, should things get particularly egregious. Okay, so I could kill most of the zombies. I also have the fire arrows. These things should be able to kill zombies too. Do need 5 of them at least, if I remember correctly. So they are a finite well, they're not entirely a finite resource on the highest difficulty. So. Okay, let's continue. What's down here?
Tunes with piped-in music. How classy.
Now this is interesting. So, okay. I could have taken this route back, is what the game is telling me. Neat. That'll be useful for later, but for right now, I say we keep exploring, see what else we can...
Tunes with piped-in music. How classy.
Ah, shoot. Let's see what else we can find. I think this is a route we can take here if we play our cards right. Alright, let's see what we find over here. Okay, that's a trap if there ever was one. Looks like it's activated by that, so if I can... I think I'll save here and avoid dying horrifically to something. Ah, here we go. So we're at now about a quarter of the way there in terms of our loot. Darn it. Okay, we'll try that again, but correctly this time. Just to say we won't die horrifically from falling. Okay. Looks like the way to go is up. There's a zombie here. Shoot. Okay, it automatically does that. So we could have ended up getting ourselves toasted by a trap if we weren't careful. I don't see anything of note here. There might be something though. I don't know how many of these bone pieces I've got. Let's check. 1, 2, 3. So I am most of the way there on that. If I can find the other 2 pieces, we'll be good on that, and therefore we'll be able to get some more valuables. You'd think an area with traps like this would have more valuable loot, but I guess not. Unfortunate. Oh well. Don't see any loot there. Check these here real quick. Well, it paid to check that one, definitely. Alright. Back down we go. And back up. Cool. Made it through that gauntlet. Okay, that can't be good. I don't like it when it makes noises I don't know what they are. Ah. Whole bunch of bergs here. So, but these guys are not hostile. Because the horn. Neat.
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
Alright, let's avoid most of what we're going to be dealing with here. Because I know there's going to be traps in this area. Yeah, I know there's going to be more traps coming, so come on. No! Let's fix that. Ah! How did I screw that up? Okay, we got that. Now I can try jumping and there's a certain technique to being able to jump a mantlet. There we go. And if you screw up, it will get you very killed in this game. Okay, mantled onto that one. So close. Wonder if there's any rope area I can do. No, can't really do rope arrows either. Whew. There we are. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to get through there, though. Alright. I might be able to make that jump, but I don't think I can. Nope, and I'm very dead. Oh. I didn't need to make that, all those really awkward jumps. Neat.
The horn of Quintus, I presume.
Oh, they took away our little route there, so we do actually have to jump down. Neat. No, they didn't. Okay. Well, in that case, it's just the better route to do. All right.
The horn of Quintus, I presume.
All right, now we can just climb our way down. Oh, shoot. I screwed that jump up bad. I was hoping to just plop right back down and be safe, but I guess not. Should be a lap. Ah, yes, there it is. Alright, the Burks are probably now going to be very hostile, so we have to be careful. Or not. We might have enough of a leeway to be able to... Nope. Shit is about to hit the fan. Alright, let's get out of here before the Burks actually manage to corner and kill me. That just put me in one big circle and aggroed every single one of them, I think. Shoot. Well, their attacks are still pretty slow moving, so we can get around most of them. Ah, shoot. Oh, shoot. Alright, fine, game. We'll do it this again. Maybe there is something here and I just didn't see it or something. No, nope, there isn't. But I can't. Ow. Okay. One more time. I just need to get around these dudes and then I'll be golden. I think, actually. Route's gonna be over here. Yes. Okay, we made it. So the horn is now secured. We do have some of the money we need. But it's the only objective so far that we've really completed. Now, the play is... go to this area. Alright, now that we've made it through that, let's see what we've got over here. Okay. There might be some holy water in the northern vaults. If that's the case and we're golden, maybe we'll be able to kill zombies. I mean, hell, even if we don't, we have enough holy water on us to really give them a tough time anyways. So might as well use it, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be an area that can get us killed very easily. I need to kill this thing, whatever the hell it is, and I need a way to do it. Darn it, I was not close to killing him, I'm sure, but it'd have been nice if I could kill him easily enough. So I know he can give us infinite supplies. Oh. Okay, he's wounded. That's the good news. And he even dropped us a fire arrow, which is nice. I don't know what that is, that area, so... But I do know... We can continue at least, see what else we find. We already went through that. Let's see what we can find in here. Well, looky there. Oh, what? Ah, okay. Well, no wonder. That's how it was. That's how that trap worked. It's a good thing that I stayed out of the light. I would have been toast. I don't know if I've been over there yet. See if there's anything of note up here. Well, there is that, so maybe. I missed that jump badly. Alright. I hate this level, says unimportant commentator. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not fans of it. I mean, I'm not sure I would say it. So now that we're up here, let's see what we can find here. Ah, nope, I missed that jump horribly by double jumping by accident. I didn't think I had enough height to actually make that, so I would try to mantle it, but yeah. So there is a Krawurxus here. We can slip around him, maybe. No, we can't. We can kill him. Once he's down, that's... No, you don't. Okay, now that he's dead, let's continue. How am I on healing potions? I only have one left, so yeah, this is starting to get a little bit slightly dicey. Health is not exactly the great, but we can continue, and hopefully... This is a room that is going to kill us if we don't know where to go next very quickly, too. Oh, I almost had it. We were close there. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm dead again. Okay, I have to really be careful with these jumps, clearly. Because otherwise I will die horrifically. Like that. This section is definitely going to be very save scummy, but... Alright, I think now's the time. I slightly missed that time, that. So close, it was right there. I just needed to stop a little second. There we go. Now we're finally able to head into here and figure out what was so valuable. That's clearly a trap of some sort. Yep, I figured that was going to do that. Okay, we need a different route. Okay, he has eyes on that. So, I think the play is we go over here. He can't. They can see that, but... Looks like we'll have to... Ooh. So it's a matter of getting... Damn it. So it's clearly not there. Okay, somehow that blocked it. We're in the clear, partially at least. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. He has been blessed with holy water and it has killed him. We now have... Ooh, we actually have one of the loot things there. And this brings us right back to the very beginning. Well, at least we don't have to deal with that, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the objectives complete. Yes, the Mystic Heart. Now we just need the Mystic Soul, which should, I think, put us at the 2,000 mark, if that one was any indicator. Because that one item alone... I'm pretty sure it was 1,000 gems. The next one's probably also going to be 1,000 gems, which means we should be in the clear if we get that to have our loot requirement. And from there, we can call it, I think. That is probably where I have to go next. Oh no! I was so close to being able to grab onto that. No! Game. Why is it not letting me climb onto this? You know what? I could just do it this way. Okay. He did see me, or hear me. I can slip around there. See if this is the other place I needed to go after all or something. I might have already been here, but you know. I have a look and it might be where the Mystic Soul is and I just need to check. Okay, that just brought us to that part where we did complete that, and yeah. So clearly that's not where we need to go. This might be where the other item is, so. It's been a good while, so let's check. But yeah, if we can pick that up too, we'll be... Yeah, we already went through there. There was loot, but it wasn't what we were really needing to get. This might be where we need to go. But I forget. Come on. I'll get this guy yet. Oh, that's where I need to light these things. Cool. Now that I know what I need to do, which is light these arrows right here. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure this can be used to kill these guys. Actually, let's holy water their asses. Plenty of these anyways. And that is the zombie menace well and truly over. Well, there might be one in there or something, but it looks like we are in the clear and can potentially loot this area for more stuff. Alright. Yep, this is full of traps, so we need to be careful. Oh, I see. Now this has a pressure plate. So we need to be very careful to activate this, keep the pressure plate activated, or else we will have a trap go off. Cool. We have now dealt with that. We can escape and complete the mission. That's probably a trap that's going to kill us, but I think this is also a way we could potentially go for careful. Let's try it. We can. Hey, Mr. Fireman is back, I think, and that is a problem. Yes, he is. Time to run. Oh, shoot. Alright, what's the route I want to take? I need to head back, so... There. If I can go up there, I can make that jump, hopefully, and then that'll take me straight back. We'll be golden. Howdy again, Cat. How's the sneak stealthery going? Well, this mission is not really that sneak heavy, so we're not really doing that much sneaking here, but we are raiding a tomb and getting a lot of valuable loot as a result. And it does look like we've just completed the mission, with the exception of finally getting out of here. There was a couple of rare gems we needed to find, plus a horn, and 2,000 worth of loot. And we have acquired all of that. So now, we need to avoid all the zombies and reach the surface. I'm pretty sure there's way more loot here, but you know what? 2,000 should be plenty to get a lot of items with anyways, so I'm happy with that. Okay. See if this will help us actually head back to the surface or something. That'd be nice if it did. Well, this is getting us close to the surface anyway, so... All that to pay rent? Is Garrett a millennial? He might as well be at this point, right? Okay, this doesn't bring us back up, I don't think. So we'll need to head back and find our way the rest of the way. But we are most of the way through, I think. So all we have to do, get back to the surface, and then we'll be golden. And so right here should be the route we need to take. You can tell by the Burks losing their minds, that means being near them, because I have injured them. So this up here should be, yes. Climb this. In the upper vaults now. How far are we? We can't be too much far now. There are some traps, but I think this is nearing the end, or where we started. So, yeah, this is the holy water, so this has got to be near the beginning. Okay, if I get a rope arrow up there, I'm pretty sure I can make one of these jumps. Damn it. Well, I guess what I will do, use height to my advantage, and simply produce another one right there. And then this gets us up to here. I guess we can even potentially aim one right there. There we are. Oh, we could have just walked into here and done it. Cool. Oh well. Okay, this looks like the final entrance of the dungeon, so, or of this level. So this is where we get off, I think. Mission complete. Yeah, there wasn't that much extra loot, but those 2 gems were definitely what put us over the amount there. But yeah, now that we have all that, I think we're at a perfect time to go ahead and call it. So, yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Thief Gold as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.